Hey YouTube, Jack here with JackVision.tv. It is Thursday, April 16th at about 5 p.m. It is my day off, so I've been handling errands and things like that up until this point in the day. I went to the Secretary of State, or DMV, or whatever you want to call it, to try and get my tabs renewed on my car again. Unfortunately, that still is not going well because it is still registered as an out-of-state vehicle, even though I can't renew the tabs on it because Michigan won't let me, and I couldn't go and get the title transferred because I don't have the title. I do have the title. I found it while I was cleaning today, but I didn't have it on me at the time, and even if I did have it on me at the time, I have to have my mom sign it that she's signing the title over to me fully, even though it's always been in my name and I made all the payments and everything. Her name is still on the title, so I have to go have her sign off her portion of it so I can completely get the car transferred into my name and then get it transferred to Ohio. And I really need to do that by the end of this month before I get pulled over for not having renewed tabs. Obviously also going to have a new state license plate on my vehicle since Michigan won't accept it anymore. And might as well put in that change of address and get a new ID for where I live while I'm at it. Like I mentioned, I cleaned because I needed to find the title to my car. So the room is a little more organized. I've got some breathing room in here again. I just keep bringing things from Michigan here and then throwing them where they land because I'm working with limited space right now. But it's coming along. It's actually looking half decent and neat down here. So I know that once I get my own place, when I move out from with these roommates and move into my own small apartment, I know that I will be well organized and I will be able to put everything in a proper place, because I'm so used to living in such a cramped space. Once I have that freedom to breathe, everything's going to be, like I said, in a place, which will be nice for me. I've decided I'm going to try and treat myself a little bit today, so a little later I'm going to go to the movies. I'm just going to go by myself, and I think I'm going to see the Fast and Furious 7 movie. I figure at this point I've seen the other 6, why stop now? This will be the second time I've been to the movies by myself. The first time was when I was dating this girl Danielle, and her and I had a fight earlier that day, so I decided I was going to go to the movies and just kind of relax. And when I got to the movie, we started fighting because she got mad at me for going by myself, saying, you know, who does that? Who goes to the movies by themselves? And it's like, you know what? You didn't want to go. We were fighting. I didn't know anybody else who wanted to go and see. It happened to be the 4th Pirates movie. So I decided to see it by myself. Again, I had seen the other 3, and even though I was disappointed in the 3rd one, because the acting and plot and everything, to me, just went downhill as they progressed, I figured, why stop? I might as well see the 4th one and see what kind of twist they end it with, and if they're going to plan to continue the series. That's what I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to go and I'm going to see the 7th Fast and Furious movie and see what they do in that, how they end it, if they end it for good, considering the fact that Paul Walker is no longer with us, or if they're going to find some way to continue it without Paul Walker, which to me defeats half the purpose. If you don't have Paul Walker and Vin Diesel, then just why? Yeah. But that's my opinion, anyway. I'm going to go and see that, and I'm going to try and make the 4th showing that I've wanted to now. I missed the first 2 because I was dealing with the DMV and DMV, BMV, Social Security, whatever you want to call it. Missed the first 2 showings because of that. I missed the 3rd showing I was planning on going to because just as I was getting ready to go and I decided to let the dog out, my roommate's dog, the dog threw up. So I was cleaning up that and dealing with that situation. By the time I finished, I looked up and it was exactly the time for the showing, which normally wouldn't bother me. I will show up to a movie right when it's scheduled to start because you've got the previews to watch anyway. But it was still like a 15-minute drive, and by the time I got to the theater, the movie would have started. They probably wouldn't have sold me a ticket to get in. So I'm just going to wait for the next one. That's about all I've got for now. It's almost 5 o'clock now. So I will continue cleaning, see if I find anything interesting to show you guys among the items I've brought with me. Otherwise, I'll give you an update on my opinion of the movie, I guess. And I will post all of this tonight before I go to bed. See you in a bit, guys. Warning, spoilers may come in the very near future. Back from seeing the movie, I actually greatly enjoyed the movie. I didn't expect myself to, because the last two, 5 and 6, I think it was, the plots just became asinine. Or not the plots, but the physics of the movie. Which is a lot to say about any movie, really. I mean, The Matrix is like one thing, a movie like that, where you're dodging bullets and warping reality because really your mind is plugged into a computer. And then there's action movies like this, where, you know, your normal gun magazine is about this size, and you fire a magazine's, you know, size, this long, out of, whatever. But the movie, all in all, was actually very good. I think the thing that worried me most was how the end of 6 went kind of the route of Die Hard, where Bruce Willis's character killed one guy's little brother, so in a later movie it was the big brother coming after him. So that worried me a little bit, but I actually like what they did with it. And the ending was just heart-wrenching. I almost cried at the end of that, because just, wow. Anybody who's a fan of the Fast and Furious series, or anybody who just likes action movies in general, I recommend the entirety of the Fast and Furious series, obviously. But especially this one, it's pretty insane. That pretty much wraps up my day. Never found anything interesting to show you guys amidst the cleaning, and the movie really took up the last portion of my day. Calling it quits pretty early tonight, back to work tomorrow at 7 a.m., and we'll see where things go from there. I'm going to have to do a real quick video tomorrow in between work and my roommate's game night, but I will get one done. As the challenge to myself, I will have a video every day this month. So, thanks for watching this episode. Stay tuned to Jack Vision TV, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.